Right, power's gone off on the camera. I'm on the phone, so right, what I'm doing here at 4:05 AM Greenwich Mean Time, just show you the phone, the time in a minute, is get the sun going over the horizon in a few minutes. Okay, I've been up all night actually, not sitting up but trying to sleep, but it was just too humid in my home. Outside's cold, but been insulated so well there that this is what happens. I've only got one microphone to use at the moment, so what can I do? And this is GoonhiLLy Downs in Cornwall. 21st of June 2017. I tried to stream it over Facebook, but my phone won't charge up. Oh, blow, you know what? Oh dear, I've done something wrong, I think. Well, there it is anyway, coming over those trees anyway. You know that few minutes there, I didn't have the record pressed on the camera. Damn it. So the part that did record would have been what was on the phone there and not on the camera. The power's going to go off now, so I hope you have to see the rest later. Okay, I started, as I said, at 4:15 just now, the part that didn't record, and now it's 4:20 on this, okay? Trying to make the exposure brighter, but can't seem to do it. I think oh wow, I can see the red coming through now. Yeah, I might have to clear a space to sleep in the vehicle tonight if it's going to be hot, humid inside. I haven't had breakfast yet. I thought I'd just come straight out here and have breakfast when I got back. I think, if I can remember, it's a bit of a mouthful. It's called Kifunga ya Kinywa in Kiswahili. yes, I couldn't find the piece of information saying when the sun rises and sunset today, which I printed the other day, so I will try and find that later on, or have to reprint it again. And the time now is 24 minutes past 4 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time, UTC. Some say that Cornwall's at least 20 minutes before, so that would actually make it 4 a.m. Amazing. Just wait till it gets a little bit brighter there. I didn't get out straight away to do this as I was going to at first, because I thought, it looked a bit as if the sky was going to be cloudy today, even though the Meteorological Office website showed it in the early hours of yesterday as being clear early in the morning. Okay. Oh, wrong one. Wrong one. Be the front camera. Attempt 3 of the sunrise at 28 minutes past 4 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time. Right, if this battery goes out this time, it'll probably be the last attempt to do a live feed on here, but I would, at least I've shown it above those trees. Still recording. Says pause, sorry. Okay. I just turned around at that point because somebody came in the direction behind me. That's all. So in a few moments I'll go home and have my breakfast, which if I can say it right correctly in Kiswahili, Kinyawa ya kifunga, if I've said it correctly. Bit of a mouthful. Right, that phone is going to give me persistent trouble all the time, so I think I'll have to call this particular transmission at a close, kumaliza in Kiswahili. Okay, kumaliza in Kiswahili. At 28 minutes past 5 AM Greenwich Mean Time. Now at some point I've got to do some animation of giraffes and elephants on here, because this looks so much like the place Moon area, northern Botswana. Wow, it was fantastico, fantastico. Well, I might go out and do the sunset later on with better battery. So that's it all for now on David TV Production.co.uk. Right, okay, this time I am going back home at 24 minutes to 5 AM Greenwich Mean Time. Okay, that's it, folks, from this broadcast on David TV Production.co.uk. Okay, back again somewhere else though, on Wednesday the 21st of June 2017, 22 minutes to 9 PM Greenwich Mean Time. Now the sun, according to this chart on my right down below, which I'll try and show you, so I didn't have this, well I did actually, but it was folded up too well in my left pocket. Supposed to start coming down at 26 minutes to 9 PM Greenwich Mean Time, but this morning was a beautiful day, praise God, and maybe, I don't know, because I went sort of towards Penzance and everything was alright at around that area, but I could see the fog coming in on the Lizard Peninsula, and what happened there is the fog came in and then it was cleared a bit. I mean, it was cleared on GoonhiLLy Downs to, what do you call it now, just normal cloud, just horrid cloud, you know what I mean? And then what have you got now? I was hoping that this coastal area would be free of snow. It's not. It's really a nuisance. This side has broken on one mast to lock it, make it open. So if you hear a sound on your right, that is what it is. Right, I'm going to try maneuver the camera now to show you what's on that piece of paper. This is no good really at close range things, but this is, if you can see it there, it says 4:11 to 8:34 p.m. Don't want to go too far away from here. I've got all these wires connected up, and TV monitor as well. And you see, what can I do? Actually, I'll point the camera that way in a moment. I'm near to the what do you call it? That big hotel at the summit of the right hand side of the cliff, coming sort of down towards MuLion Cove. There was lots of people parked in the place outside the hotel bit, and maybe they're guests, maybe they just come there for a drink at the pub in there, or a dinner, I do not know, but I had to park in the overflow place, and I do not have the bike there. There's a trolley to push it along, and this fold-up thing that I bought, unfortunately, is a bit of a pain for me, because I only tend to make them for 5 foot tall people, and I'm 6 foot, and you're sort of bending your back sideways, but that's not the only problem. The other problem is that when I took it out on, I took it out 2 days ago, I did. Or was it Monday? No, Monday I took it out to Penzance, and I wanted to try it and get my camera connected to the computer so I could do live broadcasts. And so I wanted to take it to a computer shop after they couldn't get it fixed at the Penzance computers where I normally go, because they wouldn't do it, but they're normally pretty good anyway. And I was pulling it along this cobblestone place, more or less, and it kept trying to close up while I'm pulling it, and that's no good, having one that keeps closing up all the time. So I'm going to just pause one moment while I try to get the camera higher up and point towards MuLion Island. Okay, I mean, with all the things connected with wires here, like the radio microphone system, so I come out in a hurry to do this. Couldn't sleep properly last night. I think I had just a nod, and then woke up, and then went out during the day, and then at sunrise at GoonhiLLy Downs, then went out again, before I went out again, about an hour snooze on the bed and up. It had about 2 hours this evening from about 20 to, no not 2 hours, 20 to, I went to bed about 20 to 6 or so PM GMT, but up about 7. To make sure these wires do not disconnect while I look at them over here. Trying to fully stuff, but I must admit I've seen some of the news coverage on TV at the moment, and there's quite an awful lot of wobbly camera work, whether it be on the local TV or maybe the national TV. But I don't think this sky is going to clear and the sun's going to go through. I mean, I looked at the Logical Office website and they predicted it will be okay. I looked at it, what day was it? Today's Wednesday, so I didn't look at it. I looked at it maybe about 2 AM, something like that. Tuesday, something. Maybe a lot of time, and they said it would be good. They'd only do once every 3 hour map things, like first is 6 AM GMT, and then 9 midday, 3 PM and 6. Now I'd normally use a 6 PM GMT one for the later period of the day, but they've got that totally wrong. They didn't predict this sea fog earlier on, and they certainly did not predict, they didn't predict cloud. Now I think there's no point in me hanging about any longer, so just going to give you a last look at the clock here. 12 minutes to 9 PM Greenwich Mean Time. I was of course going to go to see if I could have done a live Facebook thing, but I couldn't do that because the phone wouldn't charge. So, and I managed to buy another charger at, I won't say the name of the store, but every little bit helps. That cost me £10. Was on the way back from Penance, as I call it, and I left it charging from about, what time? From about 4:30 PM GMT, something like that. And, it seemed to be doing well actually, with the phone turned off. It was about 3/4 full, but I thought, look, listen, I'm and I'll see whether or not, if I get it charged properly, I can do a Facebook Live on this here. It's 11 minutes to 9 PM Greenwich Mean Time. I'll do a Facebook Live one later on this evening, if I'm not absolutely shattered after it being so hot to sleep the last few days, because the insulation in the property. But anyway, that will be, this production is done by Davey TV Production .co.uk at 10 minutes to 9 Greenwich time, and when it goes on my website it will say copyright David TV Production 2017. I'm not sure if I was recording that or not, that last part, so let's just do this because I said, I was saying it's 9 minutes to 9 p.m. right now. When this goes to the website, www.davidtvproduction.co.uk and copyright David TV Production 2017, so about 8.5